Covered so extremely well. Here's her gainer layout off of 1 foot. I think even she was a little surprised. She was planning a double turn. Not sure if she's going to do it now. Here it comes. Nice. And her dismount is a double back as well. And a great landing. I tell you what, there shouldn't be any way possible to score over a 9-9 because of the slight balance break. But when you're the queen, it's hard for those judges to pick up their pencils. Front tuck mount. What's difficult about that, of course, is it's a blind landing. You can't see the balance beam. Okay, let's take a look at her gainer layout. It's off of 1 foot. And you'll see she just doesn't quite get enough rotation. Has to break her body line and then lose her balance. That should be a deduction of some significance.
Boginskaya's score, 9.75. So that leaves only one person standing between Kim Zmeskal and her second gold medal, her teammate and friend, Betty Aquino. Silver medal on the uneven bars earlier. Now she moves over to the beam, the same event where she won a bronze medal at the last World Championships. It's her best event and a golden opportunity. Here's Kathy.
Shining performances in the last year's World Championships made 16-year-old Betty Aquino, who is the pride of her Romanian mother and Ugandan father, a household word in the U.S.
I don't think I've really done that much. You know, I competed well at the World Championships and got a lot of media attention out of that, but it's nothing to really get a big head about.
Obviously, though, somebody was impressed. Betty frequently receives fan mail from all around the world and diligently answers every one.
Well, I try, because I knew if I wrote to someone and they didn't answer, I'd be pretty mad. So I try to answer all my letters.
Betty's Romanian grandmother joined her in Houston last year while she trained with Bela Karolyi, and her family remains in Chicago.
My parents didn't want me to come at first because, you know, I was going to have to live away from home with no one, just like live with another family. And then finally, after a lot of convincing, they let me come.
Betty spends a lot of time with teammate Kim Zmeskal. With Kim's sister Melissa, they enjoy bike riding on Sunday afternoons.
We have the same goal. We're working for the same thing. We're together all the time. I mean, when we're competing, we're competitors, we're teammates. I mean, you don't really think that, okay, here's my best friend. You know, she's another competitor.
After being sidelined with a knee injury earlier this year, Betty Aquino is back on track after lofty goals.
Right now, what I'm doing, many kids would probably like to do, to travel around the world and meet different people, which I get to do. And I'll have time after gymnastics to go out to the movies and be with my friends. But now, I mean, it's my only chance to do this.
Aquino underwent surgery in January after she tore the growth plate in her knee. So she had to have a screw inserted to hold it in place. For that reason, she chose only to compete in the uneven bars and the beam at this contest.
Betty really is the last gymnast with a real chance of beating Kim Zmeskal. Having won a bronze medal at the World Championships last year and really caught the eye of the judges with her long lines. Beautiful work on this event. Here comes her most difficult pass on the beam. It's 2 layout step outs. She's been so consistent on these. Oh, no. It's very unusual seeing the mistakes we've seen so far in an event finals at a World Championships. I have to believe that the qualification procedures have led to some of this. Double turn. Their schedule has been so difficult. Sometimes they've been in the gym from early in the morning, 7 until midnight, going through the qualifying heats. And I think it's been very difficult for them to maintain their concentration and stamina. Beautiful plan. so difficult at this point when she had hopes of a medal here, and I know of a gold medal. Here's her dismount. 2 back handsprings into a double back. Oh, and a step. What a shame. She has been building up to this moment for this event for so long. You can see on her first somersault, I could tell she was a little bit off. You saw the little stutter step of her second foot before she went into the second one. It's just unusual to see her make that kind of mistake. I spoke to Marta Caroli, her beam coach, to ask if she was going to do her triple turn, and she said no. And that's when she explained about the difficulties they've been having in training and that they're tired. It's long hours.
Well, clearly Okino is dejected over her performance. The officials marks 9.337. Well, in contrast, and as a result, Kim Zmeskal is victorious in her quest for a second gold medal at these championships. So our results in the women's beam competition. Kim Zmeskal brings home the gold once again. There's a two-way tie for silver. Bogunskaya finished 6th, Okino 8th.